Hi, I'm Grace, and today I'm going to be talking all about what I'm going to be making for various family members and friends for Christmas this year. As a crafty person, I've always enjoyed making handmade gifts for friends and family, and this year is no different. So for Christmas, I'm going to be making pretty much most of my friends and family something handmade for Christmas. It may be something that goes along with another gift or is just a standalone thing that I'm giving them. So, yeah, today I'm going to be going through all the things I'll be making and the patterns I'll be using if I'm using a pattern. It's very dark and gloomy today. I don't know, it is warm, but it looks like it's going to storm and rain, so yeah, it's very dark at the moment. So hopefully, we can just be cozy, even if it's a little bit dark, and look at some really fun Christmas gift patterns. Okay, so first up, I'm going to go through what I'm giving my friends. First one is I've got these 3 girlfriends, and we do girls' nights and hang out and stuff. So I want to make each of them a car charm. For one of them, I'm going to do this strawberry and strawberry flower car charm. It's something small and cute, and her car is red, so I thought it would kind of go and be cute. The next one I'm going to make is one of those hanging plant car charms. I just feel like it's really my friend's vibe. She's very calm, and I feel like she would take good care of a plant. So, yeah, I'm doing hanging plant for her. And then the last one I'm doing is I want to do like a sun and a moon wraparound car charm. When I say wraparound, I mean it's basically like a long chain connecting the 2 charms, and you just like wrap it around the mirror, as opposed to having like an actual loop that goes around the whole thing. This is kind of the vibe I'm going for, but I want it to be sort of less cutesy. I feel like this friend of mine really enjoys sort of the celestial vibes, which I can relate to, and yeah, I think it'll really suit her personality. I'm not really going to be following a pattern for this one. So the next gift I'm going to be making is for my friend's sister. I'm going to be making a mesh market bag for her using the pattern from Stephanie Z on YouTube. I'm making this for her because she's very beachy, she's always traveling, and I feel like this bag would make a really good beach bag. Like sand won't get stuck in it and stuff like that, and you can just throw it in the wash. And also she already has a car charm that I've made for her, so can't really be doing that. The next gift I'm making for one of my friends is a bucket hat. I made him and my other friend matching bucket hats last year because, they're like besties. And yeah, he came to me again this year asking for another one in a different color. So yeah, that's really nice. I always appreciate it when people ask me for handmade gifts, as long as it's like not something too big, like I don't want to be making blankets for everyone for Christmas this year, or like clothes and whatnot. But no, I really appreciate people when they actually say like, oh, I really enjoyed this thing that you made, can you make another one, or can you make me something else? And I don't know, it's just really nice. So yeah, I'm happy to be making another bucket hat again this year. For this one, I'm using the Quick and Easy Crochet Bucket Hat pattern by Viv Crochets. There's a free written pattern on their website and also a video tutorial. So yeah, this one's really great for beginners, and it's just really basic double crochet, and you can add things to it. So yeah, I'm gonna have a bit of fun with that one. Now we're gonna be getting into the family gifts. The first one I'm doing is for my boyfriend's stepmom. It's these crochet tea bag bookmarks. I think they're super cute. I'm gonna do it without the faces though. I just don't think that's really her vibe. But I am also gonna be making these for my stepmom, and I'm gonna be putting the faces on because it is her vibe. She loves really cutesy little things, and she loves tea, so they both love tea. The next thing I'm going to be making is a little dream catcher for my boyfriend's grandma. I was just racking my brain on what I can make her, and he was like, oh, she likes dream catchers, which I had no idea, but that's cool. I'm going to be following the dream catcher video tutorial by Mum2Makes, but I don't think I'm going to do the tassel bits, I'm gonna make it beaded instead because I saw this picture on Pinterest and I just thought it was the prettiest thing I've ever seen. So I really want to make something similar to that. I'm gonna actually be picking up the beads for that today. Yeah, I just want to make something really pretty and sparkly and fun for her. The next thing I'm gonna be making is these pie pot holders. These are so dang cute. I saw this picture and I was like, I need to make this for somebody, and that somebody is my boyfriend's other grandma. And honestly, they're just so cute. I might make another set for my grandma as well. My boyfriend's grandma really likes cooking and she's always making us stuff to eat, and I just thought this would be a really nice thing to add to her kitchen. The last thing I'm going to be making for my boyfriend's family are these flower coasters. It's a free YouTube tutorial. I'm going to link all of these patterns that I'm using in the description if anyone else is interested in making these. We usually visit his auntie on Christmas Eve and do like a little thing. And yeah, I just didn't want to show up empty-handed and I wanted to make something nice. So I just thought, coasters, why not? They're cute. So my boyfriend does have other family, obviously, but I couldn't really think of anything that I could make them. Like, he's got two brothers who just turned 18, and I don't really know what to make them. They won't want plushies. Hats, I don't think are really their thing. So if anyone has any ideas on what to make to teenage boys, let me know in the comments. That would be really helpful. But I will be making gifts for my family, obviously. So the first thing I'll be making are these flower pot holders for my dad. He really likes cooking as well. I'm always getting him stuff for the kitchen. Like, I got him a roasting dish, rice cooker, you know, things like that, like utensil organizers, like all of that stuff. So I feel like I've kind of kitted out his kitchen to the max. I don't want to keep buying him like pots and pans that he doesn't need. So I thought these pot holders might be fun because, you know, he always likes when I make him stuff, which is really nice. And their kitchen has a lot of like nice sort of floral themes going on, like fruit vine tiles and floral accent tiles, and they have like floral tea sets out on display. So yeah, I just thought this one really went. I'm gonna do it in a sort of navy blue and white color scheme just to keep it nice and classy and not like super cutesy, you know. The next thing I'm gonna be making is for my stepmom. She really likes funky clothes and accessories, which makes me really happy. So you know, we're kind of on the same page in that way. So I found this fox scarf pattern. I just think it'll be perfect for her, you know. I was chatting to her asking if she had any requests, and she's like, you know, funky accessories. I found this cheese scarf that had two rats, you know, at the end, and I showed her that. I'm like, how's this for funky? And she was like, oh my god, yes, I'll actually like that. You know, I wasn't sure how funky she wanted me to go here, you know. I wasn't sure if it was just like, you know, bright colors and maybe like a wavy pattern or checkered pattern, something like that. But no, I think she can handle really fun accessories here. So I think this scarf will be right up her alley. She loves animals, and the fox scarf is kind of funny looking. Yeah, I think she'll like that. And I'm going to be making her those tea bag bookmarks as well because she loves reading. She has so many books. She's an art historian, so lot of books. And she loves tea. Like, she's always drinking tea, so you know, I thought that was also on theme for her. The next thing I'm going to be making is for my younger brother. I'm going to be making Monty Mole from various Mario games. What brought this on was we were playing Mario Party and we were playing the map where the moles come up and smack the sign, so like you go different directions. If you know, you know. Okay, I don't know how to explain it. I had been looking around for patterns and I didn't really like any of the ones that I saw. Like, no offense to anyone trying to make Monty Mole out here. I'm sure it'll be pretty difficult. I'm just going to freehand it. I've made a lot of plushies and I know the shaping that I want, so I think I can wing it and it'll be okay. The next thing I'm going to be making is for my older brother, and he has a very 1920s old man aesthetic. In like the nicest way possible. He loves his like vintage style outfits with the waistcoats and you know, the blazers and things and ties. He wears ties. And for his birthday this year, it feels like I made this so long ago, but I think it was for his birthday this year, I crocheted him a tie. And so I thought for Christmas, I can make him a bow tie. And I found this free written pattern on Ravelry by Louise Loops. It's the only pattern I could find that actually lets you tie it yourself, you know? Like all the other crochet bow ties were like pre-made bows that you just stick on, and I just don't think that's really his jam. I'm gonna try and find a really nice wool yarn. I'm thinking like a red, but we'll see. And for my mom, I've actually already knit a chunky wool beanie for her. In this really nice dark purple color. I'm not really bothered to go get it, but I'll put a picture in. It's a really pretty color. I offered to make it for her ages ago and never got around to it. So now I've made it and I'll be sending that off to her for Christmas. And the last Christmas gift that I have in my list to make is for my dog Pippin. I just want to have something to wrap for her. And I was at the dollar shop a few weeks ago and I found these squeaky toy inserts, and I was like, I need to make Pippin some squeaky toys. She loves her squeaky toys. A lot of her favorite toys are the squeakers, so I have to make something for my baby girl, and that something is going to be a crochet donut plushie. I had found a few patterns, but they either weren't big enough or they were in two parts. You had to sew them together, which I don't really want to do. Or like the donut hole was really big, so it just looked like a big ring, and I don't really like that. I want a nice thick donut, you know? So I've actually already started making this for her. It looks a bit whack right now, but you know, it looks a little bit like a boob. But no, I'm making her a strawberry flavored donut. I attempted to take a video of her picking her own flavor, but she was more distracted by me than the actual yarn. So I'll insert that video here, but it's a little bit up for interpretation as to which one she wants. Wait, baby, sit. Good girl, good girl. So, do you want a raspberry, strawberry, pineapple, or chocolate flavored donut? You must decide. You're more interested than me. Okay, which one? Look. You're so cute. No, Pippione. You need to pick a color for me. Pippi, pick one. Okay, she's kind of touched the strawberry. Do you want this one? Oh, okay. Yes, seems edible to you? Okay. We are going to see if Pippin wants a chocolate, raspberry, strawberry, or pineapple flavored donut for Christmas. We'll see what treat she gets first. Oh my gosh. I think she just ate the first one that she was closest to. Interesting. Well, you had fun. Yeah, that video is absolute chaos. It's so cute. But yeah, so I'm actually going to be working on that today. It's currently November 15th, so you know, I got to get a wriggle on with these gifts. I'm going to be working on the donut today, and then I think the next one I'm going to do is the Monty Mole for my little brother, just to get the most difficult one out of the way, I feel like. Because all the rest of them I'm going to be following patterns for and are really basic. But yeah, I have a few family members where I don't have any ideas on what to make them, so I'm probably gonna just buy something. I would love to hear what you'll be making for your friends and family. If you're gonna be making anything, tell me in the comments. I want you to inspire me as well. As I said before, I'm gonna be linking all of the patterns in the description if you're interested in following any of these. If you want to see me make all of these Christmas gifts, I'm gonna be making daily Advent videos, so you know, a video every single day in December up until Christmas, which is slightly terrifying. I feel like it's gonna get chaotic, but I have plans, you know. I'm making my own crochet blanket Advent and also making these gifts, so if you want to follow along, I would love for you to join me. I'm actually going to continue making Pippin's donut plushie right now, so if you want to join me, stick around for that.
We're going to be needing a stitch marker. Okay, so we're putting the I-cord edging on hold. I'm thinking this is going to be like the back of the hood, because I'm pretty sure we're going to have to sew like the back of the head together, and later we'll connect the I-cord edging like in the round or whatever. Maybe. So it looks like the hood portion is going to...
Yeah. Cool. No, that's so nice. Yeah, did you get to shoot it? Aw. You're funny. Oh, very nice. Yeah. A bit wild. Yeah. Kind of like reserves. Okay, I am pretty much done, I think. I'm gonna cut the base yarn and attach the two sides together. It's all one piece, so I don't have to sew anything up, which is nice. I think I'm just gonna slip stitch or single crochet just around to join and then stuff as I go. I just got back from the shops to pick up some beads and things, like I said, for the other Christmas gifts. Check these out. Aren't these just like the prettiest beads you've ever seen in your life? And I got all of those for $9 at Kmart. I'm a little offended because I went to Spotlight the other day and got these, you know, which is still very pretty. But I spent like $45 on this, and I got all of those for $9. I'm a little embarrassed, but you live and you learn. I also had taken my donut with me to work on in the car, and I actually got farther along than I thought I would, so it's basically nearly done. It looks so cute, right? It looks like even better than what I thought it would look like. I just need to finish stuffing and then close up the little opening. Since I freehanded this, if anyone's interested in like a video tutorial for this, let me know and I can definitely make that happen for you. I've already put the little insert in somewhere, so, right? That's so cute. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just gonna finish stuffing and then I'm gonna finish slip stitching the little seam shut.
Selections, red bean buns, pork buns. I got this like fish ice cream thing. They have the drinks in the bags, and then you get a cup of ice and stuff, and you make the ramen at the place with these machines. Anyway, it was really good. So I'm back now. And then we'll sew them together to make the back of the head. So that's what I'm imagining, at least. Yeah, I feel good. I'm just gonna be... Hello guys, welcome to day 4 of the Soggy Hood. This is how far I got last night. We may have 2 more days on this project. I'm going to start working on this right now, but in about 2 hours, so I probably won't get a lot done on the project maybe in a row until we get all the way down to the point. So, yay! I know the hood is obviously a smaller portion art. You can see, this is how far I am tonight. It is 10 p.m., so I'm getting tired. You know what, let me find out how many more rows I need to do, and
This is so cute. It's perfect. I think I'm going to sew on some sprinkles. Yeah, I'm thinking of either sewing or maybe using like a fabric marker to do some little sprinkles all around. The only reason I'm thinking fabric marker is because I don't want her to like pull out the sprinkles with her teeth or get her teeth stuck in embroidered sprinkles. So yeah, I'll have to think on that, but I'm gonna do that off camera and show you what I end up doing later. I finished the little donut. I ended up going with some fabric markers. I just don't want her teeth to get stuck in any embroidered sprinkles, so I thought this would be the best option. And you know, it's not the cleanest thing in the world, but it is just a dog toy, so I think it'll be fine. I don't think she will care very much, you know. Like I said, I just freehanded this donut pattern. So if you want to make one for yourself, let me know if you'd want a video tutorial or something like that. And yeah, I can make that happen. But that is all I have for this video. Yeah, like I said, come back December 1st to watch me make all of the rest of the presents I plan on doing. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I hope you got inspired to make your own Christmas gifts and enjoyed watching me make my first Christmas gift of the year. Let me know your Christmas plans in the comments or what you plan on making for Christmas. I would really love to hear it. And yeah, I'll see you on Tuesday. Bye!